Hi Swifties, so we're up to week 2 and I hope you went okay with last week. So last week was about, if you remember rightly, getting all the rubbish out of your pantry and your fridge. So anything that leads to temptation, that's one of those really ones that you probably shouldn't be eating and you're only eating because it's in the house, to get it out. The second thing was to sort out your exercise program, and there was an exercise program that got posted out on Facebook and a few other places, and to also sort out your diet planner, and there was a menu planner that came out from that. So if you need help or further help with that, then make sure you bring it to my attention and then we can work through it as well. There'll be more coming out with the exercise planner this week for those that are gearing up for events, okay? We've got the event that most of us are gearing up for is Run Melbourne, and don't worry guys, you've got time. We're all just slowly winding up, and remember, it's not about going gung-ho, all right? We're looking after our bodies and we need to wind up slowly. The first thing that we need to do, especially with our exercise and heading up to an event, for those that are going for an event, is that we need to make sure that we're moving properly, because if we go and load a body that isn't ready to be loaded, then you guys are going to end up with injury and you can pretty much kiss events like the one that we're training for goodbye. Okay, let's move on. So this week, if you haven't done some of that stuff last week, please get into it this week and get it done. This week, we've got 3 more things to focus on. So the 3 things that we're focusing on this week is that I want you to make sure that everything in your fridge and pantry is less than 5 grams per 100 of sugar. So this is how, I'm going to bring this a bit closer. So this is how you find out. So this is a little label and we've got, so sugar, our sugar is here. And if we read across, this one says 16 grams of sugar. So clearly it's too high. So we need to find an alternative of what's actually lower for it. The other thing is I want you to make sure is that it doesn't have fruit juice or sugar cane or any kind of sugar in the first couple of ingredients, which this one does. This one has pineapple juice, and it also, the third one down is natural cane sugar. So the main thing is that per 100 grams, so make sure you go to the per 100 gram column, read down, find sugar, it's got to be less than 5. If it's not less than 5, then we've got to find an alternative. So go through all your stuff, check out all your labels, and make sure that's the case in your household. So sugar is the one thing. Our next thing that we want to do is I want you to make sure that you're drinking, and I'm not great for this, I want you to make sure that you're getting in 2 to 3 litres of water, good quality water every day. Work out a system, whether it's 2 glasses when you get up in the morning, 2 glasses at morning tea, a glass before lunch, like a good half hour before lunch, and then 2 glasses in the afternoon, whatever it might be. Okay, but work out a system and make sure and get your water intake in, so it's 2 to 3 litres, good quality water per day. Right, and your last one is an exercise one, and what we're going to be doing is I want you to write down, and I'll give you a list that you can fill in, 10 things that you can do during your day that increase extra movement. So they're not additional to your day, they're things that you could do things a little bit differently. And you've heard that, instead of taking the lift, take the stairs, wash a couple of dishes rather than throwing them in the dishwasher, hang out a load of washing instead of putting them in the dryer. But they've got to be things that you don't do now that you think you could add into. Get up in the morning and do a couple of minutes of anything, they're only small things. Park a block away from, a little way away from the shopping centre. Walk to work, walk to the train station. There's heaps. Go through your day, but I want 10 things that you guys could do a little bit more of. Pelvic floor, core exercises while you're sitting at your desk. Get up every half an hour and walk to the drink station. I don't know. You guys can come up with your own stuff. So that's our 3 things this week. So check your sugar labels. Get in your 2 to 3 litres of water every week. Every day, oh my God, 2 to 3 litres every week, 2 to 3 litres every day, and write out on the chart that I provide you your NEAT exercise, so your non-exercise specific activity. So anything that isn't already in your exercise regime. So, and they're your added things that you change around, because more movement during your day means better results all round. And that's it. Have fun. Have a fun week. Remember, check in with me if you're finding any of them a bit tricky, and keep going. Good job.